Close of business Monday. Visit lumberliquidators.com today for your local store.
Hey, welcome back, folks. Last bit of time here before we have to move on down the road, load the bus up, go look for Horn. I just sent my daughter some Sherry's berries. Now, you know, they're not an advertiser on this show. They should be. We have to look into that. Sober up Horn and get him on the case here. This is a great thing. Send your daughter chocolate-covered strawberries for Mother's Day. Good Lord, how fun is that to go to the door and have the guy deliver you some Sherry's berries? Really fantastic stuff. I might get a case to go myself. Now listen, folks. Obama has been taking credit. As a matter of fact, Barry has said the tide has turned against the Taliban only in the last 3 years. Forget the previous 8 years. You know, now he's saying that it's the last 3 years. This guy is so desperate. This guy is so desperate to lie to you. He's body checking people away. He's body checking, the Biden. He's body checking Bella, Lugosi, Pelosi. By the way, Bela Lugosi is one of my favorite actors, and I loved him when he came out in 1932, and in Dracula. And the guy who played Renfield, I don't know his name. I'll find out who it is, but Renfield, when he says, "Yes, master," I jumped out a 3-story building when he said it. Right into a cactus. I couldn't take it. The guy was so great. He's my favorite, supporting actor. Anyway, so what happens is that Obama now is running for the microphone to tell people to try and co-opt everything we know is a lie. That's how desperate this is. And he's talking about the Taliban now it's turned in Afghanistan only in the last 3 years. And here's what he has to say about it. Number 16, Tommy.
But over the last 3 years, the tide has turned. We broke the Taliban's momentum.
Thank God.
We've built strong Afghan security forces.
Of course.
We devastated al-Qaeda's leadership, taking out over 20 of their top 30 leaders. And 1 year ago, from a base here in Afghanistan,
here we go.
Our troops launched the operation that killed Osama bin Laden. The goal that I set, to defeat al-Qaeda and deny it a chance to rebuild, is now within our reach.
Yeah, exactly. That's fine. Okay, that's wonderful. Our boys did it. Our boys did it, Barry. And it took American lives to get that done. We'll never forget that. And so I'm going to give you that. But I'm also going to put a little bit more of a spin on the other side of that truth. This is a retired General Jack Keane talking about this capture of Obama. Number 15, Tom.
Was there an opportunity prior to a year ago when President Obama could have called for the takeout of Osama bin Laden?
Yeah, we actually had the target this summer before execution. In other words, we had the target in the summer of 2010. And it took until the following May to execute the mission. And I was surprised that it was taking that long to execute it, because, the longer you spend on something like that, the greater likelihood is that the target will be compromised because of your surveillance.
Exactly. All right. Give me number 14. Same guy. This is retired General Jack Keane.
Certainly. I mean, the people that were close to it, they wanted to get after it because they realized that the target could be compromised, and it took so long to actually find it. And you sort of had the sense that this was it. It was real, and let's go get it.
Exactly. Why isn't he president? Let me tell you something, folks. We have such a reason to be optimistic. I'm charged. I'm excited because I think the American people are now seeing through the propaganda, the great grinding wheel of liberalism. They're taking a look at it, and they're understanding that this country will get through all of this, and together, when God's will get through it. This has been a very fast hour. I got to go find Horn. I'll see you guys later.
Hi, I'm Jay Farner, president of Quicken Loans. Today's interest rates are the lowest that we've seen in generations. The rate today on a 30-year